It did. You know what? I actually found out the hard way that Verizon is cheaper than AT&T.
Really?
Yeah, they duped me, dog. They are like, yeah, you're gonna pay $70 a month plus the phone. So we go and we switch over. We get our internet through them too, and then we come to find out it's like $20 more than what we had before. I was so mad, dude.
For us, we.
Down a little bit.
So when we had Verizon, when we switched over to AT&T, my grandpa got like 2 free phones.
Mm-hmm.
So we got phones out of it.
And he's a Samsung guy? Are you Samsung or iPhone?
Nah, I'm iPhone. He's Samsung. I used to be Samsung, but I don't know, I always liked iPhone better.
I've had both. I don't know what it is. I don't like
Android.
Yeah. I like the features that it has though, but in reality, I don't use like 75% of them. Like my last my last Samsung or Android rather was that Note. I think it was like a Note 4 or Note 5 at that time. Oh. And they had like the stylus pen, but I was like, I can't even read my writing, with the pen and paper.
I know my grandpa doesn't even use his pen.
It looks nice, but for me.
Yeah. It's kind of just
I like
look. Yeah. My grandpa has the, what does he have? The S22, I think. I don't know. I think that's what he has.
Are you into like the Oculus or anything yet?
Nah. Yeah. It's cool, but I don't know. I'm still more of like console gaming.
What's the difference?
Because Oculus is VR, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
I don't really.
What's the major difference between like PC
and console?
Yeah.
Well, PC gets way better like frames, and the graphics are just better, and you can play more games.
It's like the processing power is better?
Yeah. That's why like the goal is to switch to PC, but they're expensive.
What's have you researched it at all?
Yeah, so what I want to do is like when I ever get enough money, I want to build a PC, which is supposed to be cheaper than like buying a pre-built.
Uh-huh.
But everything's expensive still.
You think you could build your own computer?
If I get the parts, yeah, but not like just by myself though.
No?
No.
Come on, dog. I believe in you.
I was gonna have one of my homies help me.
What's his skill set?
Well, he built his own PC, so.
Oh, my bad. So does he work for Geek Squad or what?
Nah. Oh, it's what's it called? It's Corey. You know Corey, don't you?
Oh, I know Corey. Yeah. Did he really?
Yeah.
Is he into gaming?
Oh yeah.
Do you game with him?
Yeah, we'd be playing COD sometimes.
Which one?
COD, the new one.
Oh, Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Hey, dog, I'm old, right? So you have to break down those acronyms for me. Help me out. Every now and
I'm
then.
waiting for my uncle to jump back on. Rather than played in 9 months.
On the console or the...
Console.
The only one I have is the mobile one, and that's super addicting, bro. It's like a guaranteed. I know,
my uncle likes that.
minutes.
He plays that a lot.
It's just more convenient because you could, it's on your phone.
Yeah, so you could take it everywhere. I got 2K on my phone because I got bored the other day.
I think I've had 2K before.
Yeah,
I like the gameplay enough to...
Yeah. It's kind of something when I'm like bored and I'm like, oh, I'll play basketball.
So what do you do for fun these days?
Oh, I've been just working out and hooping. Pretty much it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the workout look like for you?
So, yesterday we did back and shoulders.
Oh, yeah?
It wasn't fun. But,
no? What kind of regimen are you doing with the back and shoulders? Like, are you doing 3 sets of 12?
Yeah, we'll do 4 sets of 6 to 8.
Okay, so you're lifting moderate heavy? Or trying to?
I'm trying to work up each time I work out.
Yeah, that's good. They say you're supposed to try to increase the weight each week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we work out every day, but we do different stuff. So each time we do different stuff. So for benching, I'll try to go up each time.
Uh-huh.
And then for biceps and all that, curls, kind of just stay in the 30 pound, 25 range.
You know what? I find that to be perfect because I've been working out for a long time, and I feel that when you go to a big gym, you want to keep up with everybody, or you want to kind of show out a little bit, so you get heavier dumbbells than you probably should, and you start trying to get the curls for the girls, my guy. But I've learned I've learned fairly recently, I've been working out for about like 15 years now, at least, that it's better for me to just do more reps and,
Yeah.
lesser weight, more reps, but more quality reps, right? So that's my story. I've been trying to work out this new year because I want to lose like 20 pounds.
Uh huh.
I just went ham over the holidays. Usually I kind of restrict myself a little bit with eating, but this one I was like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know. For the holidays, I didn't really eat that much.
No?
Like Thanksgiving, I had like a little bit. I didn't eat like as much as I wanted to.
What'd you guys do for Thanksgiving?
So my grandpa and uncle had COVID. So I just went to my aunt's by myself.
Isn't this like the 7th time he's had COVID?
Who, my grandpa or uncle?
Your uncle?
I don't even know. But yeah, it just sucked because they got it like a day or two before, everything for Thanksgiving.
I forgot what day it was. I had a Christmas time off from my other job, and the starting of the 2-week vacation, I got a stomach bug that Sunday night, and it messed me up to like Wednesday.
Wow.
What made me more mad about it, because I'm the type of dude, like if I'm not doing something with time, I feel like I wasted a day,
Mm-hmm.
So it got me for like 3 days, but what made me more mad is that we went to go eat breakfast, and it was the first like solid food I ate in like 2 days. So we went to this like place in LA called Dupar's, and it was honestly like the most bland food I've ever tasted. And for my wife, my kids kind of shared a plate, the pancakes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But for all, let's say 3 of us,
Yeah.
it was $93. Plus we had to pay for parking. Plus it was like a 40-minute drive. I was like, all bad, dude.
That's crazy.
We should have just stuck to something we knew.
That's crazy.
But I got to spend time with my kids, so.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you think about it though, like 93 for that many is low-key cheap now.
Yeah, it's on par.
Yeah.
But I was just more bad that, like, I don't mind spending money if it's like quality food, but if it's just, something that you can do on your own, or that nothing spectacular, and you spend that much, it's more irritating to me.
Yeah.
So, dude, you know how long I have to work to get $93? 1 second, my boy. No.
That'd be crazy.
Oh my,
Bill
Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates.
Does he make like $1,000 a second or something?
I don't even know, dude. What do you do with that much money?
Honestly, like you could get anything you want. At that point, you kind of just, I feel like it'd be like boring.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think at some point the thrill runs out, and then you got to keep like upping it, right?
Yeah, you gotta wait for something new to come out.
If you had won that lottery that just passed, what was it, like $1 billion something? So I think that person pulled out the lump sum, so they got like 500 million out of $1 billion plus. I mean, don't get me wrong, 500 million is still a lot, but that's a lot to take out. What would you do if you had that much?
If I had 500 million?
Yeah.
I don't even know. No. For sure, I'd probably like buy a house first.
Where?
I don't know, because with that kind of money, you kind of could afford anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd probably stay in California. I don't know. It would either be like California or Arizona.
Why Arizona?
I don't know. I like the weather.
You like that dry heat?
Yeah. I prefer that over like moist, like, I don't know, it's nasty.
Like Houston in the summer?
Yeah, that's nasty.
God. It's unbearable.
But yeah, I'd probably buy a house. I'd probably buy like my mom a house. I'd for sure give like family that needed the money.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I got my mom money too.
What about extended family like me?
Yeah, I'll give you money.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
If I ever win, got you.
You know what? I'm gonna need you to start playing the lottery. How old are you?
18?
18? Yeah, you can play, right?
Yeah. I've only scratched like one ticket since like I became 18 and I lost and I haven't played it since.
That's about the only thing I'll play is the scratchers, but that's when I say like every now and then, I mean like once in a while.
Yeah.
I just don't like the feeling of losing the money that Because it's pretty much guaranteed you're gonna lose, right? Unless you
Yeah.
get like the ticket, you get a free ticket, or. But even that's like.
It's like you're just giving $5 away.
Yeah.
People think like the higher the price of the ticket, the higher chance you have to win.
Yeah, the probabilities do increase, but then you're spending
More.
and you're not guaranteed, right?
That sucks. Yeah. I think the ticket I bought was like $5. I was all mad because I lost $5.
It's like, dude, I could have bought like a drink or
Yeah, a drink and chips with that.
chips. So how long have you been working out now?
It's been since October.
October?
Yeah.
What are your goals? What do you want to do with your new workout?
My thing is I just want to stay in shape. That's the thing. Like I don't want to get super big or anything, but I definitely want to put on muscle.
Mm-hmm.
But like I want to get it to like I want to stay in like basketball shape, you know? Where like I could pretty much like do everything. Like I'm not slow. The thing
Yeah.
is with working out though, like if you get big, you get a little bit slower.
Yeah, it's just when you have more muscle on you, it requires more energy to output, so you gotta eat more, and it's heavier. You know?
The thing I hate about working out is like it makes me so hungry.
Yeah, when you do those good sessions and you come home after, you just like.
But it makes like I be eating so much now. Like I used to not eat a lot, but now I eat a lot.
But do you cheat? Do you eat chips every time
No.
you work out?
No.
Right, so I'm just wondering why you brought a premium.
No, yeah,
can.
I just hooped today, so I didn't really care. But like when I'm actually like working out, like yesterday I had oatmeal before we worked out.
Yeah, oatmeal.
Yeah.
What time did you work out?
Like 2. We worked out from like 2 or 3 till like 5:30, and then we went to church after.
Nice. I miss those days, dude, when you could spend like 3 hours in the gym and just ball and hoop and.
The thing is, today was my first time hooping since Thursday, so I sucked at shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your strongest point in your basketball game?
My finishing.
You're finishing like
Yeah.
what, like layups?
Yeah, like I'm good at like finishing through like traffic and contact.
Nice. And you played high school ball?
Like freshman year, yeah.
What happened?
Well, so freshman year I kind of got in trouble because my grandpa drug tested me.
Did he really?
Yeah. And at the time is when I was doing stuff, so I came out positive. And bro made me quit the team. I was already gonna get cut off anyway. My grades are bad. So
It was just all bad at that point.
So
That
I
happens.
ended up not being able to play. And then sophomore year I was gonna play, but then in the summer I fractured my knee.
Ugh.
And then COVID happened. So I didn't get to play sophomore year. Then junior
So basically, you're the kiss of death. is what you're
Literally.
saying. All right.
in junior year I was at Salazar, so I didn't even get to play. And everything was online too.
Real talk. How was Salazar for you?
It was so easy.
Really?
Like I would show up and have straight A's. That's literally how it felt.
That's the continuation school was at across the street, because when I went,
It was no, so it was behind El Rancho. No, it's like behind where the
is it at that old middle school or
yeah, I
elementary?
think it was
Okay.
called like Miller or something like that.
Mallard or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it is now.
Okay, so
Yeah, because before it was where the Rojondo classes are now.
yeah, it flipped a couple times since I've been to school. So.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy because I had a lot of friends who, after freshman year they just bounced, and then you didn't see them for a while, and then you see them back again. They're like, oh yeah, I got kicked out. I went to.
Yeah. Salazar was really easy.
They called it Salazar Tech.
What the?
Yeah.
Nah, that's the easiest I've ever had school. And I could have chose to stay there and graduate there because they asked me.
Uh-huh.
Because I caught up and they're like, do you want to stay and graduate or do you want to go back to El Rancho? And I was like, nah, I want to go back to El Rancho.
Yeah.
Because for me, I don't like the way that would have looked if I graduated from continuation school.
Mm.
Even though they said colleges wouldn't care. But I don't know, just for me, I feel like it would look bad.
That's good though that you had that motivation to graduate from the regular high school. There's nothing wrong with it, but you knew that you could do.
Yeah, because kind of once I went to Salazar, that's when my flip switched and I actually started trying in school. And then when I went back to El Rancho, I did good, so.
Do you think you needed that?
Salazar? Yeah. But it was also kind of I was getting older too and I was realizing that I was being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of why don't I just, it's easy, why don't I just try? So
When do you think that switch flipped for you? When you like stopped trying, or
when I stopped
you
trying,
started messing up, or what was going on?
sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
Yeah. So in like elementary, I was whatever, right? Then once I got to middle school, I literally just stopped caring. I don't know what happened, but I stopped caring. Like I made a teacher cry one time.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Cause I guess I was laughing in class, and she told me to stop laughing, and I told her that like she don't know what joy is.
You said that to her?
Yeah, she started crying.
Oh my gosh. God bless all the teachers, man, because she's dealing with sixth graders saying, "Where's your joy?"
Yeah.
After being with, I don't know.
She told us too that she had to pray for our class every day. So I felt a little disrespected. That's why I said that.
We had this one teacher in high school that nobody liked, and she was around since my older brother went to school. We're 9 years apart, so it's 10 years. And one time, it was a Spanish class, and one time we were all sitting there just being rowdy, dude, like not caring, like nobody cared. We pretty much ran it. And we're doing presentations, and same thing, like somebody had made a joke about somebody, and it's one of those ones where it's just like a wave effect, and everybody gets caught up in it. So she's going off like, this is not, people are trying to present, you're being disrespectful, and then, she's mad, so it's even funnier.
Yeah, because it's funny when teachers get mad.
Yeah, so somebody I forgot what they said, but she started tearing up, and then they kept going. I was like, you guys are cold-blooded, but I couldn't stop laughing.
The thing is for me, like, after I made her cry, I felt bad. Because, like, I didn't think that was going to make her cry. But at the same time I was doing it, I didn't care. Yeah, and then, so yeah, sixth grade, I was messing up. Then seventh grade, I just really didn't care at all. That's when I started, like, doing, like, like, drugs and stuff. Was, like, seventh grade.
What did you start off with?
Just smoking.
The smoking?
Yeah.
Out of an apple? Like,
Nah. Pens were around already by seventh grade. Everyone was smoking for, like, the wax pen and all that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the concentrates.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I didn't know. Someone was like, just try it. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. And I tried it, and I was like, so whatever. It didn't become like a major thing until like freshman year. Because then I got my own stuff. And then I was able to just do it whenever I wanted. But I remember like when I got caught, I lied to my grandpa. He knows now that like I lied to him, but I lied to him and said that like some dude made me like smoke it.
Did he believe you at first?
No. He for a fact did not believe me, even though I was really like trying to make him believe me. But yeah.
So he knows your poker face is what you're saying?
It wasn't even poker face. I was like crying because I wanted him to believe me. I was acting.
Straight up just going for the Oscar performance, huh?
It didn't work though. But yeah, so seventh grade I screwed up too, whatever. Eighth grade was probably, I didn't promote for middle school. Like I didn't do like the little promotion graduation thing or whatever. So like we all just like stood there the whole day, just with the teachers helping out them clean up and stuff. It was cool. But I was like, none of that matters. I'm gonna graduate high school.
That's funny, dude. What did you ever have a plan for after high school, or?
Yeah, kinda. Like I kinda wanted to do like graphic designing. But then I was also like, I'm for sure taking a year off after I graduate.
And that's what you're doing right now?
Yeah. Because I'm like, I don't like school at all.
Do you want to find yourself?
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I just don't like school.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't.
And like I know when I try, like I do good, but it's just like, I don't know.
That's the thing, though, is finding the things that you want to try, right? Because, unless you know what you want to do out of high school, that's usually not the outcome for a lot of kids, right? It's just kind of like they've been
just
told and
whatever.
prepared, like, you got to go to college.
Yeah.
Like, did they have for you, because they had for us, like, college prep?
Yeah.
Like, they had, like...
they had people coming in and stuff.
Yeah. They were, like, show you how to do the FAFSA and stuff.
Yeah. I never took that serious. I should have, but I never took that serious. But I did apply for, it was an ELAC in the summer last year. And then I went, some stuff happened where they said like I wasn't from California or whatever, so I would have had to pay.
What?
I don't know.
How are you not from California?
And then, so we went to the school and started like, cleared everything up, right? And then they're like, all right, you look for an email on this day so we could schedule like a meeting so you could get your classes. Never got the email.
No?
Nope. And I was kind of just like, all right, then I'm just gonna take the year off.
So what was the purpose of taking the year off?
Cause I was like, no, I'm already late as it is. So like, if I like even go to the classes late, I'll have to catch up on stuff.
So
like,
you just want to start fresh?
Yeah. I don't want to be playing catch up really.
How far along in the semester were they?
I think like a month or two in.
Yeah, I don't even think that they will let you in because that's pretty deep into the semester.
But now I'm probably gonna go to Rojondo for the most part.
There's nothing wrong with being a road runner, my guy.
Yeah.
You gonna try out for the basketball team?
Yeah. That's my thing too. Is like, Rihondo's basketball team isn't good, so like I could shine more there instead of me being at ELAC. Because at ELAC, like you have like dudes that were like D1 who came down because I don't know, bad grades or they got hurt or something.
Messing around
Yeah.
or doing something else.
So it's like I know for a fact that it'd be way harder to compete against them.
I didn't finish the Last Chance U, but it looked interesting because I didn't even know that East LA was that good at basketball, you know?
Yeah, they're really good. Like I've seen clips of dudes like catching bodies like in the game.
Who?
Like dudes like dunking on people.
Oh.
And I'm just like, that's crazy. Like that would be me if I was there. Like
Yeah,
I'd be the one getting dunked on.
I'd be the one on the sideline asking for air after doing the opening tip-off.
For real. But then I was looking thinking of changing my sport.
Into what?
Football.
Football? Mm-hmm. When's the last time you played that?
It's middle school. Like actually like.
Hey, I'm not laughing at it. Hey, do whatever you want.
Like actually like with refs and all that. Yeah, it was middle school. It's like 8th grade. I don't know.
Is that for the park?
Yeah, it was for the city, for the Pico Dons.
Those are some wild people, man.
Yeah.
It was fun though. When I coached there for a year, the Gremlin team, and it was an experience.
The reason for me is with football instead of basketball is because like with football you have a higher chance to make it than you do basketball. Because there's so many rounds.
Depending on the school though.
Yeah, but there's so many rounds in like the draft for the NFL, and basketball is only 2.
Yeah, but that's the best of the best in those 2 rounds though, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the quality that a lot of people don't consider is like, yeah, it's a JUCO, but
Yeah.
it also means that, like you said, there's people from D1 who
Or trying to
mess
get
around
back,
in class and trying to get back to that level, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
But I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it, and it's because like I'm lifting too, and I'm getting stronger too. So I don't want, because for basketball, like obviously I'm not gonna get like super swole, but like if you get really swole in basketball, like, it affects like how you play. Like it makes you too like stiff to shoot or whatever.
Yeah, you know what? I used to clown on basketball players, like especially after high school, and I started lifting myself. I was like, man, these guys don't even like bench press, like. But it's totally like a different.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
Movement, different, like you said.
And the thing with the basketball, if you stop playing for like a week, like you're not trash, but you have to find yourself again. For football, if you stop playing, like it's easier. I think it's easier to adapt to.
I don't know about that one because you've had people who are training in the off season. It's not like.
Well, I think it just depends on the position.
And it's a physical sport too because it's not like basketball.
Oh yeah.
You know? But good luck, man. I hope you.
We'll see. It was just a thought. I don't really know if I want to or not.
What position would you try out if you went?
Honestly, I have no clue. Probably like receiver.
You think you're fast enough?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I'm also like lengthy too, so I could like snag it over people.
You think you can moss people?
Yeah.
I like the confidence, but I'm not sure that it's all play. We'll see.
Yeah.
I want to see you try out.
Either receiver or like if I had to play defense, probably like corner or something. I'm not big enough for like linebacker.
Yeah, but you have to be like fast for corners, right?
Yeah. The linebackers all swole.
But they're fast too. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
He was a defensive tackle for Georgia last year, and he plays for the Philly Eagles now. He's that dude Jordan Davis. He's like 6'6", 380, and he can jump over people.
For like, what's his name? Like Crosby on the Raiders? Bro, like.
Yeah, but he's more.
He's DN.
He's DN, but he's like taller and slimmer, right?
Yeah.
Like tall and slim, I should say.
Yeah.
The other guy is just
Bro's
like
really
a
strong,
unit.
though.
Yeah, they're both strong.
You see what happened with what's his name, DeMar Hamlin?
I did. It didn't really look like a big hit, but it probably just hit him in a special.
Yeah,
like, touch that button, you know.
my thing was, like, bro, he tackled him too high. Cause bro grabbed him by his neck. So
Yeah.
like, not saying he should have got hurt or anything, but
That was an awkward tackle,
Yeah.
man. You know, how do you?
yeah,
Like you said, it's
it was literally just a freak accident.
freak accident.
Cause it didn't look like anything. Cause he got back up for a second, but then he fell back down on the
He
ground.
probably just went in like straight woozy mode as soon as he
Yeah.
got up. Everything started. And he probably just dropped.
Yeah,
That's wild, dude.
And like I saw somewhere yesterday that they said like he died twice before he went to the hospital.
Really?
Yeah, they said he died once on the field because when they were giving him CPR, like they were suffocating him or whatever.
Suffocating.
Yeah, because they weren't doing it right. And then in the ambulance, he died again too, and then they did CPR again.
I saw this post earlier saying that the Bill's medical staff saved his life. So that's pretty contrary to it.
Yeah, well, because I saw it was his uncle that was talking. He was talking to the news, and he said that like he died twice.
I'm gonna take your word on that because I'm not versed in that.
They said he's getting better each day though.
That's such a scary thing, man. Any trauma that you have to your head is scary.
Well, he had cardiac arrest.
Well, yeah, but that was he took a straight shot to the head, right? That's why.
No, his the dude's helmet went to his chest. So it went like neck area, chest area, kinda.
Alright. Dang.
But yeah, they have him sedated, is what they said, because they said there's a higher chance of his body healing better.
Yeah, he's not like.
His body's not really doing
Overworking.
it. Yeah, and then because he could breathe on his own, but they have him on like a breathing tube because they don't want his lungs working so hard.
Yeah, they just want him to
Basically
triage
relax.
there.
Yeah.
That's good, man. I hope that he has a speedy recovery and all that.
Yeah, it's just I just like for me like I'd be so scared to play like that sport again.
You know what? I seen this hit by that. Is he a safety or cornerback for the Cardinals? That dude, Buda Baker.
I think
And
it's-
one time he ran from the safety spot and he tackled the dude in the backfield. And he freaking what did he do? I think he speared him, but the way he went down, he was holding like his lower back. I was like, oh shoot! I hope he didn't like snap something. That would be
That would suck.
horrendous to watch. Like that dude Ryan Shazier. Did you ever see that guy? He played for the Steelers.
No,
I think it was a similar situation where he tackled wrong. He would tackle with his head down, and you know you're not supposed to do that. And he ended up, I think, breaking something in his spine or his neck or something like that. And he couldn't walk for a long time. He's, barely able to walk now.
That's crazy. And then what's it called? Because of like I think it was because of Ray Lewis or whatever. When they banned like the helmet to helmet hitting. Because they used to do that a lot.
I don't know if it's just Ray Lewis alone, but
But a lot of people.
Yeah. If you had like the speedier guys who can hit, like that dude Brian Dawkins, or like the Buda Baker, you know what I mean?
This year has been a lot of like concussions. Like a lot of people get like really, but they're bad concussions.
You know what's crazier is all the like knees that are being destroyed by the turf.
Oh yeah,
That's wild.
like that's what happened to Odell in the Super Bowl.
That's right. Yeah. He got caught in the turf.
Yeah, that sucks.
He got a booby mile.
Bro was gonna go. I feel like he was gonna win Super Bowl MVP because he was going off already.
You think so?
He had a touchdown and like 3 receptions, and bro was going off, and then he got hurt.
I'm personally glad that the Cowboys didn't pick him up because he is an elite receiver, but he hasn't played in a minute. It's just my opinion.
There's a lot of people who wanted him.
Yeah, it's just hype. I don't want no more name. I want people who are gonna produce, right?
Yeah.
Come and play.
And then like with the Raiders with Derek Carr. Oh my God.
What's that? You know what? I haven't even kept up with that
Oh
situation.
my God,
What's going on?
So stupid. So he got benched, right?
Hold on. Go ahead.
He got benched, right, for the last 2 games because they want to keep him healthy. Because I guess if he gets hurt, they're gonna have to pay him. So they just benched him, and he said that he's gonna step away from the team for the last 2 weeks because he didn't want to be a distraction. But me and my grandpa were talking about it, and it was kind of weird because, like, it was like McDaniels was setting him up for failure because he would tell him where to throw it, and he would make him like throw it like triple coverage and all that. So that's why Carr was getting interceptions. And then it's just like it's weird because our backup was on the same team as McDaniels when they were on the Patriots, and all of a sudden when the backup played, the plays looked like all like they were doing good and all that. Like McDaniels was letting him do what he wanted.
You don't think that it's
I think it's a coaching thing.
I agree, but at some point, do you think it's kind of like that? It's a fresh start with the team with a different quarterback.
Yeah,
Like at this point of the season, you know you're not making the playoffs, right?
Yeah. If we won last week, we had a chance. We almost won, but we lost. We played the Niners. That was our backup's like first start, and bro threw for like 300 plus yards against the number one defense in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, because Carr's, he's literally like the definition of like the Raider quarterback. Like bro's like first for a lot of stuff for the Raiders. Like I think he has the most passing yards as a Raider quarterback.
But he's also been like the longest tenure Raider though, right?
He's been there since 2014.
So what is that? I can't do math. Is
8
that
years?
8 years?
Yeah.
Who was the last quarterback to play 8 years for them?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I didn't start watching football like that until like 2016.
Wow. You're one of those fans, huh?
I like watch it with my grandpa every now and then, but I didn't get it until then.
You know what? I didn't get it till pretty recently either. Like
I was watching it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. What is he doing?
I think when you sit there and you see, somebody said it like this: these are the best of the best in every position.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see them all, and these are guys who grew up like all over the world, right? Yeah, like or all over the country rather.
Yeah.
When the ones who can work together and become cohesive, they can become like a dynasty, like the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Brady, and they just kind of pick guys who.
What was that?
I don't even know. We got a ghost over here. They pick the guys who are just like there to work, like that. That's their mantra, like get it done, right?
The thing was like with Stidham, right? That's our backup. Like McDaniels was letting him scramble and like run. They weren't letting Carr run at all.
But he's also injury prone, is he not?
But he only got injured like once, like with his ankle. But that wasn't even his fault. That was our lineman fell on him.
Well, I think that's what they're trying to protect, though, right?
They just.
Well, I'm just saying.
The thing is, they just don't want him to get hurt because then they're gonna have to pay him.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna get at.
That's
is like
it's kind of snaky. Like they did him dirty.
It's a business. They're protecting their asset.
Yeah. But now my grandpa thinks we're gonna get like either like Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady because they're both free agents next year.
I don't know. Maybe Aaron Rodgers. I could see that.
Yeah, I told my grandpa, I was like, why Aaron Rodgers? And he's like, well, because he has chemistry with Devontae Adams already because they were on the Packers.
Yeah.
And Carr had chemistry with Devontae because they went to the same college.
Was it Cal?
Huh?
Who?
Devontae and Carr went to the same college. That's why Devontae's a Raider because of Carr.
They went to, where did he go, Fresno?
Yeah. I think it was Fresno, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be down with whoever. I'd be down to keep just Stidham, honestly. He did pretty good his first game, but...
What about that quarterback for the Niners, Purdy?
Garoppolo?
No,
Oh, Purdy? Oh. Yeah, he's pretty good, too.
He did pretty good.
He's on like an 8-game winning streak right now, or the Niners are. I don't know what he's on, but the Niners are.
I think he's on like 2 or 3.
Yeah, because Garoppolo got hurt. Garoppolo broke his ankle or something.
You know, this is like the time that where it shows who's gonna make it because you know everybody can have a hot start, but when you play 18 weeks in a row, that makes a big difference as far as like recovery and they play every week.
It's good though that they have like that they don't play every day like basketball. Like basketball, they'll have like 4 or 5 games a week.
That's crazy.
For like football, I think it's good that they have like at least a week recovery.
What about those like Thanksgiving games where they play like that Sunday, then they got to play, you know,
like
Thursday or whatever?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that sucks. But that's also cool at the same time.
But it's like, boo-hoo, cry me a river, you're making $1,000 million.
Making $1 million.
Playing something you love to do. I have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have you been looking into different jobs or?
Yeah, I looked at like I want to work at like a shoe place.
Like what is it? Shoe Palace?
Shoe Palace or like Foot Locker, or like I don't know, even like Nike or something.
Don't go to Foot Locker. Why do you want to go to a shoe place? You just want to be somewhere around shoes, or
yeah, because
do you actually want to like?
Well, because like I get discounts. That's the main thing.
I mean, that's a good reason. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's really the main thing.
What kind of shoes do you like?
For like just walking, like normal, like Air Forces.
Air Forces?
Yeah, but for like hooping, it really doesn't matter. I like hooping in Jordans. But I bought some Kyrie's because Kyrie's not with Nike no more. So all his shoes are discounted.
You bought the Walmart clearance rack? I feel you, dog.
Crazy because his shoes are still really good. It's just he left Nike, or Nike let him go. So
What was he saying?
it was about the Jew slander, I think. So that's why they let him go. Then they made John Morant the face of Nike.
John Morant. And he's nice too, right?
Yeah.
I've never watched him play.
He's good, but I feel like if he keeps playing the way he plays, he's gonna get hurt.
How does he play?
He's like Derrick Rose when Derrick Rose was in his prime.
It's like fast, shifty.
Very fast and like shifty and bouncy. But like, see what happened to Derrick Rose? Like, bro got hurt. So.
Sometimes that's just the luck of the dice, though, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that's probably like a move that he did, a million times before.
Yeah. Kind of just if it happens, it happens. It sucks though how like one injury could like end your whole career.
Are you still a Miami Heat fan?
No.
Dude, when I first thing that you said you started watching like sports like that, you said you were a Miami Heat fan, and that was at the time that they were the big three. So when did you switch alliances?
Like a year after.
So you were a fan?
I liked them. Like I didn't
Okay.
watch basketball like that. I kind of liked. It's weird. I liked multiple teams at that time.
I just want to know if you're capping right now. That's
No.
it.
So when I started watching basketball, is when the Heat were good, right? So I was like, okay, this team's good, right? I kind of bandwagon towards them. I was like, you know what, whatever. But then like, I didn't want to pay attention to just them. Like I wanted to watch basketball in general. And then I saw my second year playing basketball. That's when I heard about Curry. And that was like 2013. I was like, oh, this was a pretty good shooter. So then I started watching him too. So I didn't really like the Heat. I kind of liked just how they played, like Ray Allen and all them. But like, I was like, you know what, I like this Curry dude a lot. So then I started watching like the Warriors more too. And I would get mad every time they lost, like in the first round or second round.
So that's when you decided to become a fan?
And I was like, you know what, I like this team too. But then once like the Heat, like after was it the year LeBron went back to Cleveland and all that, I was kind of like, this team's still good, but I'm gonna keep with Curry.
What about that dude? What is it? Udonis Haslem? He's like 40 something.
Bro's like playing? He's literally he gets paid to sit down. He doesn't play anymore.
He doesn't?
No, he's on the team, but he gets no minutes.
Yeah, he's
just
sub,
a reserve,
right?
Yeah.
When do you think, like, if you were in that position, it would be the time to hang up your shoes?
Now.
No?
But he's kind of there for like the mentor things.
Like the veteran?
Yeah, like that's why Iguodala is still with the Warriors. Iguodala doesn't really play anymore.
I seen Iguodala play when he was with the 76ers.
That's when he was like young.
When he was young, I didn't even know. And then I had fallen out of like basketball, and I went to like high school, and I got into like football and stuff and wrestling. And then after high school, he was playing with the Heat already. I'm like, Lee, how long has this dude been playing?
Yeah, so Iguodala went with the Sixers, then he went to the Nuggets, then he went to the Warriors, then he went to the Heat, and then I think he went back to the Warriors.
Nice.
Yeah, and I still think he could hoop. He's just old. I don't think he's older than LeBron though.
I think he is. I think LeBron's only like 38 or something.
Yeah, LeBron just turned 38.
But he's got a lot of high mileage on him because at a certain point, all that running and jumping, even though he's a superhuman, like it takes a toll, especially when you're bigger too.
Oh yeah, was 6'8"? It's crazy. Yeah, a lot of like the faces are getting old. Curry's getting old. KD's getting old. Westbrook's getting old.
I almost bought some KDs the other day, but then I was like, what would I wear with these? Like, this is very specific.
I don't know how old KD is. I think he's like 33. Steph's 35 or 36. He's 35, I think.
That sounds old, but it's not.
It's not old like if you think about it in general, but for like sports it is.
Yeah, for sure. Even at like 33, trying to keep up with these young kids coming out of college. Like,
yeah, I think Steph's turning 36 this year. That's crazy. Like I remember when like bro won his first MVP, and now they're both gonna be 36.
Are you gonna cry? I have a homie who cried when Kobe retired.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are you gonna sit on the floor and actual
No,
tears
no,
coming?
no.
That's what I mean, because that's what my friend did.
Like I'll cry, I'll be sad, but I'll be dang. Like, I really watched this dude, like, blossom.
Did you feel like you won MVP when he won MVP?
Yeah. When I was younger, yeah, I was like, I did this with him.
We did this. It's our day, fam.
For real. But yeah, I don't know. He was always, when he first came in the league, he was like good. He just had injuries.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
Like, it's crazy that he didn't end up like getting like busted out of the league because his injuries. Because he had a lot of ankle injuries. So that's why I like that. He almost got traded from the Warriors.
Did he?
Yeah, they were gonna trade because at the time he was playing, he had Monte Ellis on his team, and it was like Mark Jackson saying like, no, we're gonna keep Curry because I feel like, you know, he'll be able to blossom into something, and it worked. Monte Ellis isn't in the league anymore.
Monte Ellis, what a name.
He was pretty good though. Monte Ellis, and then who else was it? Who else was on that team?
So, what are your goals for this new year?
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. I just want it to be. I just want it to be a better year than last year.
Yeah.
I'm
What
not
are
like,
you gonna do to do that?
we'll see. I don't know.
What do you know?
Nothing. No, yeah, I don't know. I'll just obviously like I want to like mature more than I did last year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much it. Like maybe like grow my relationship to God more than I did last year.
Yeah, that's a good goal. I mean,
Yeah. Besides that, I wasn't like gonna be like the person like, oh, starting off the new year working out, like, because how many people do that and finish it?
but you are doing that, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, I started before the new year.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. But it doesn't even feel like a new year. It just feels like another day.
Have you seen the New Year's? Yeah, for real. Like the next day, I was kind of sad more that I had to go back to work. You know?
Like I was alone on New Year's Eve. My grandpa wasn't there.
Did you cry?
Nah,
Liar.
I didn't cry. I was with Buddy.
Oh, that's your dog?
Yeah. Like I didn't even realize it was midnight until I looked at my phone and like I started getting texts and I was like, oh, it's already 12.
I just picture you there with, what is that thing called when you blow into it? That, and it pops out. Anyways.
But yeah.
That didn't work.
Yeah, I got text. I was like, oh, it's already New Year's. And my mom FaceTimed me and my sisters and my brother.
Nice.
But that night, I didn't go to sleep till like 4:30.
That night, I went to sleep at like 2:30, and I was hating life the next day. It was ridiculous.
So I texted one of my friends if she could take me to church the next day, and she didn't see the text till that morning because you know what's it called, New Year's was on a Sunday. And I was like, I went to sleep at 4:30, and I woke up like in the noon, like at 1, and I saw her text like saying at 7:30, oh, I can still take you, and I was like, oh, if I woke up, I don't went.
So you just straight missed it.
Yeah. Why I haven't went to church these last 2 Sundays because last Sunday was New Year's and the Sunday before that was Christmas.
Yeah. It's kind of hard.
I just
this
slept
time of
in.
year, right? Because there's all these like family
Yeah.
things.
Well, I just slept in. That's why I missed them. Yeah. But then like I went Wednesdays. I went last Wednesday and I went the Wednesday before that.
Look at you, dog.
Yep.
Living the life right now.
For the most part.
Yeah. Are you still serving?
Nah.
No. Over it?
No, not really.
Called out of it?
Wasn't ready.
Was it ready?
It was a lot. My walk wasn't strong enough.
It's harder, huh?
Yeah. Because I don't want to be at fault if I lead the kids the wrong way.
Yeah. I feel that. That's crazy because a lot of people just join and they think, I don't know what they think, but...
Yeah. At first when I joined, I was like, oh, this would be cool. Like, you know, because leaders make it look easy, but it was not easy.
It's work, my guy.
Yeah.
To invest in a kid that's annoying and you don't know who they are outside of those walls most of the time, and they don't know you outside of those walls. So it's like you have to establish that trust with them, because you think because they're at church they're just gonna automatically like you. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, who are you to me that your words would have impact? You know? Or,
yeah. I mean, there were times where I was like saying the right stuff, but I just I don't know. Because I knew eventually they were going to want me to like teach my own small group and all that. And like, I'm just not ready for that yet.
Yeah. Well, it's better to have that, you know, and as opposed to like.
I didn't want to fake it. That's the thing.
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Maybe one day.
Yeah. We'll see. We get older. I got nothing to do.
Heck yeah, man. Well, thanks for coming on. Thanks for the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, run it back again.
I'm down.